Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que. It's a cloudy day in Miami. It's been raining on and off all week. Thunderstorms. I've been dealing with Aries. Aries is my dog. Aries is not like thunderstorms. Aries starts acting like Dominicans act whenever I say Dominicans are black. Whenever he hears a thunderstorm, y'all be acting the exact same way. But I know it's been a minute. My bad. I do have a real life. So, and I am not a YouTuber. I'm a writer with a YouTube. But anyways, today I want to talk about classism, right? Because every time Dominican racism, colorism, anti-Blackness, or anti-Haitianism comes up, someone says it's not race, it's class, it's classism. Dominicans just treat poor people badly. Classism is real, but classism is not a magic eraser. The main question that I have is, if it's classism, like, why is Haitian being used as an insult if it's classism, right? Because Dominican society absolutely has class hierarchy. Like, money matters, education matters, family name matters, neighborhood matters, access matters. But class and race can cooperate. Classism and racism are different, but they're not strangers. Because if it were only class, the insult would follow class markers. Like, it would look for poverty, documents, profession, family status, all that. But whenever Dominicans use Haitian as an insult, they're not looking for that. No one's asking for income verification. It often lands on Blackness first. I'm going to use myself as an example, right? So I was born in the United States. I was born in New York City. I grew up in Connecticut. I have a bachelor's and a master's. I live here in Miami. I have a professional job. I make slightly above average income. Dominicans still call me Haitian, right? So look, Dominicans still call me Haitian when they're trying to question my Dominican identity and my Blackness, right? So, like, how does classism work there? Like, what is classism explaining in that example that I just gave you, right? Because if someone sees my skin, my Blackness, my features, my Dominican identity, and they decide that Haitian is the insult, that makes sense. Class is not doing all the work there. The reaction is reading color, Blackness, Haiti, phenotype, belonging together, like all belonging together. So you can't tell me that it's class, because the class excuse has a color problem. Right? Class system can still have a color line. A poor white looking Dominican and a poor dark skinned Dominican both face class pressure, but they're not always read the same. And a rich dark skinned Dominican may have money and status, but color does not stop speaking. You think David Ortiz doesn't get called Haitian by Dominicans? Like, money isn't saving you there. So what is class doing exactly? If it was only classism, why would you not just say poor? Why wouldn't you just say the poor or uneducated? Why do Dominicans need to reach for Haiti? It's because Haitian as an insult, whenever Dominicans use Haitian as an insult, it's because that often carries poverty, Blackness, border panic, shame, rejection, all the Blackness that Dominicans don't want to accept for themselves. That's where it goes, to Haiti. So I'm not saying every Dominican thinks this way. I'm not saying classism is fake. I'm not saying that every class interaction is secretly about race. Poverty is definitely a real thing, and classism harms people deeply. But when the same stories keep repeating, it stops looking random. It definitely stops looking random. If dark-skinned Dominicans are the ones that are being called Haitian, people with quote-unquote pelo malo, mejorando la raza, toda esa vaina. I'm gonna keep bringing it up every time. Black Dominicans being told race is an American concept, and then you turn around and you call them Haitian because of the way that they look. Come on. Let's be real, yo. Let's be real. Let's open our eyes and let's have an honest conversation. Because if we're gonna have an honest conversation, it's not race versus class. It's race, class, color, Blackness, Haiti, and Dominican identity all woven together. Some people want one thread and pretend that the fabric isn't there. They want to hold up the one thread of classes and be like, oh, this explains everything. But it's just that. It's one thread. It's one thread. So I'm going to leave it at that, because classism is real. Racism is real. Colorism is real. Anti-Haitianism is definitely real. The question is not which one gets to exist. Rather, let me start. I'm going to do that part over. The question is not which one gets to exist. The question is why some people only bring up class when race is about to be named. That's the real question. Not which one gets to exist. The question is, why do people only bring up class when race is about to get mentioned? Because if the target is Blackness, the explanation can't stop at class. And if the insults keep going to Haiti, the class explanation has already told on itself. Let's talk about it.